African American community is the only community that has the power in this country to change anything. They are the only one with the experience of civil matter. They are the only one que tenían el esclavo ahí mismitico. They are the only one that are not going to get deported anywhere, and you cannot put them all in jail. So African American community, which is the community that is stepped on by Cubans, the most are the only ones that are going to save the Latinos. And I clap for the African American community that has not come out. Because it is not, I do. We didn't do shit for them.
I get it, but I don't.
Me and you support, but in masses, we didn't support anything that was going with them. Latinos look at Cubans specifically. I'm not going to talk about any other community because I'm not part of that community, even though I'm a Latina with them. Cubans talk shit about African Americans.
It's true.
Cubans did not support African Americans. Cubans think that they all victimize themselves, of this, all of that. African Americans are the only ones that are going to save your asses, Latino. So you better start kissing. If you're going to kiss some ass in this country, you better kiss some black ass.
I don't care what nobody says. Being held accountable by your own kind is the most effective method. The only method that I might place above that is the feel it to learn method, where you got to make them feel it to learn. That's the only other method that I would put above that. But being told about yourself by somebody who looks like yourself, it just hits differently. It's almost like, damn self, you might be onto something. Damn self, damn twin, I gotta listen to you because you look like me. And it's for that reason alone why I gotta leave the Latino community, why I gotta leave the Cuban American community in Florida specifically, why I gotta leave the I will vote Donald Trump with this clip. I gotta leave you guys with this clip.
The tension between the Black and Latino community needs to stop. And we need to be the generation to stop it. Anti-Blackness exists in our community. We know this. Anti-Blackness also exists within the Black community itself. All communities of color struggle with this. And the reason why is what we all have in common. We were all colonized and trained to have a mindset of you versus me for survival. But that ends with us. We need to lead with unity and not division. We have to be the change we want to see. We have to stop pointing the finger in both communities and make the decision that we are going to choose to be united versus divided.
I just want to say, watching these raids happen in LA right now, people voted for this, and I think right now the Black and the brown community, we need to come together, and we need to remember that they are the ones who made it us versus them. They put us against each other, because if we're busy fighting each other, we don't put our eyes on them. We need to wake up. Everybody needs to wake up.
Hi guys, welcome to today's video. A Latino woman boldly stating that only Black Americans can save Latinos in the US. She didn't say maybe, she didn't say hopefully, she said clearly only Black Americans can save them. And just like that, the internet exploded with reactions, some in agreement, many in disbelief, and a lot of people, especially the Black Americans, are saying, now you realize that. Let's be honest, for years, the Latino and the Black communities have had a complicated relationship, especially when it comes to politics and social movements. While both groups have faced discrimination and hardships in America, there's been a division too. Some Latinos voted for DT, supported ICE crackdowns, and even blamed Black people during protests and civil unrest. So now, when a Latina comes out saying that only Black Americans can save them, it feels like a twist of it. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, my name is Rosemary. Kindly consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Before we get to the video, let me play a few clips on the same, and I'll be back with my comments. All credit goes to the original creators of these videos.
African American community is the only community that has the power in this country to change anything. They are the only one with the experience of civil matter. They are the only one que tenían el esclavo ahí mismitico. They are the only one that are not going to get deported anywhere, and you cannot put them all in jail. So African American community, which is the community that is stepped on by Cubans, the most are the only ones that are going to save the Latinos. And
Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said? Because it's the exact same sentiments that every African American person, every Black American person have been screaming since elections time. The same exact sentiments. And now, because of the bullshit that the Latino community have entered themselves into, literally voting against the same exact group of people that now hold the power of being able to save you. She said it. She said it. See, I knew this. I knew that it's only the African American community, that it's only the Black American community that can save the Latino community from the bullshit that they got themselves into. I knew this. But see, you're not going to listen when I say it. But you'll probably listen when she says it. And the thing about it too, see, technically, I'm a Latina. I'm Haitian. But I'm not the Latina that you're going to listen to. I'm not. That one, though, she is. She is. She has that proximity to whiteness that you guys respect. Right? So now she states that it's only the African American community that can save the Latino community from the bullshit that you guys put yourselves into. And you only are in that because you were so hell-bent on voting against the same exact group, against the interest, the self-interest for that same group of people that now are the only ones that can save you. Look at that, full circle. Again, it's not coming out of my mouth. She said it. She said it, and she's 100% right. For the I will vote Donald Trump. You guys, y'all gotta start kissing some black ass. Y'all all better get to kissing some black asses. And right now, the black asses ain't moving for shit. If it's not for them, they're not moving. They're not moving. So I don't know how you guys gonna make it through, but she just said it. She said it. It's the African American community. It is the Black American community that can save you guys from the bullshit that you are in. And you can think the I will vote Donald Trump. Think them.
Girl, you need to wake up. Not the Hispanics calling on the black people for help. Really? Where were y'all during George Floyd? Where were y'all during Sandra Bland? Where were y'all during all of the white cops killing black people? Where were y'all? But y'all want us to come together. Really? Really? Why y'all calling on us? Why y'all calling on the black people? Why y'all not calling on Asians? They're a minority too. Why y'all calling for us? If you go on my page, you will see I made a post about how there was a Trump rally for Trump back in 2020, before he even got elected 4 years ago. And there was a crowd full of Hispanics, and the song was saying, I will vote for Donald Trump. Y'all want it. Y'all got it. Y'all got him into office, and now y'all want to double back and ask for help, calling all the African Americans to help. Like, come on now. We gonna stay out of this. We gonna stay as far away from this. Y'all can continue to riot and make yourselves look bad, but we gonna stay out of this.
I'm not gonna pretend like I have all the answers, but here are examples of how you can show up differently and be the change you want to see. Number 1, share stories of solidarity. Share stories of love. Share stories of when you have experienced the Black or Latino community showing up in your spaces. We need to shift the narrative. Number 2, if your reality is division between the Black and Latino community and your goal is unity, then it is up to you to seek out examples of when the Latino and Black communities show up for one another, where they show love, where there is actual solidarity, because guess what? It exists. And if you need a place to start with me. I am happy to be a part of your network of Latinos who have nothing but love for our Black sisters and brothers. Number 3, ask your neighbors how you can be helpful. You need to lead with your heart in this moment. That is the only way that we are going to experience an actual shift. We have to show up as human beings. We have to show up vulnerable. We have to show up as the change that we want to see. Lastly, ask others to join you. Let's actually start in the comments. Share your stories of solidarity and love. If members of the Latino and Black community have a hard time seeing it, let's show them how it's actually done. I stand with my Black brothers and sisters, and I also stand with my Latino familia. But the change, it starts with us. I love you.
Many black people are reacting with a mixture of side eyes, sarcasm, and little talk. They are asking, where was this energy when we were protesting for George Floyd? Where was this energy when Black Lives Matter was under attack? Or even more seriously, where were the Latinos when DT was separating kids from their parents and locking them in cage? And some still voted for him anyway. These are not petty questions. These are based on real feelings, real history, and real disappointment. For decades, Black Americans have led the fight for civil rights in the U.S. Their blood, sweat, and tears helped open doors for other minor groups, including the Latinos, Haitians, and even white women. From desegregation to voting rights, Black Americans have always been at the front lines, but now it seems that history is repeating itself. Only this time, instead of marching together, black folks are being asked to clean up a mess they warned others about. The Latina woman in the video did make some good points. She acknowledged that Latinos don't have the same political power or unified voice that Black Americans have. She said that when Black Americans speak up, things change. When they protest, the world watches. When they vote, elections swing. And that's true. Black Americans have had that power through centuries of struggles, organizations, and sacrifice. But what she failed to mention is that solidarity is a two-way street. You can't ignore a group until you lead them and then expect them to jump up into your fight. What's even more complicated is the history of how some Latino communities, especially in places like Florida or Texas, supported Trump. The same man who unleashed highs, pushed for family separation, and created a hostile environment for immigrants. There were Latino Trump rallies, Latino MAGA songs, and lots of social media content defending anti-migrant policies. That's part of the reason why so many Black people are now saying, "We told you," because they did. Black activists and leaders weren't early on that DT's policies would stop with immigrants. So now that the heat is getting turned up with mass deportations, cancelled TPS protections, and ICE raids all over again, some Latinos are looking for help. And while it's not wrong to ask for help, it does come with a dose of reality. Black Americans are tired. They have their own battles, from police brutality to voter suppression to economic inequality. And they also are still dealing with the disrespect and scapegoating they received during past protests, where some Latinos blamed them for looting or chaos even when they were not involved. But let's also talk about the opportunity this moment brings. While the Latinos message may feel too little, too late for some, it also opens the door for real conversation. If Latinos are serious about building bridges with Black communities, it starts with accountability, acknowledging past divisions, harmful rhetoric, and the political choices that contributed to the current crisis. Then it requires action, standing with Black people on their issues, not just asking for help when it's convenient. Real solidarity means showing up for each other, not only when you're in trouble, but when others are. At the end, the viral video is just a symptom of a larger problem in America, the failure of true unity among marginalized groups. And it's a reminder that when you vote against your own interest or side with white supremacy, thinking it won't touch you, it always comes back around. Black Americans have known this for too long. Now, others are waking to it up too. So yes, the Latina woman admitted something a lot of people don't want to say that aloud, that Black Americans are the backbone of real change in the country. But if that's true, then maybe it's time to treat them like it is, not just in times of crisis, but always, not just in words, but in action. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.